up on our job for this morning. We're going to be doing some drainage work. So we got to get the excavator unloaded here, and then we're going to be doing some trenching work just to get some water away from this house. So there's already some trench work on this side. We're just basically expanding upon it. So get everything unloaded off the trailer here, and then we will get our trench marked out and start excavating for that. So just get this grading bucket out of here, get the machine unloaded, and then we should be a real simple job. Running to the quarry, doing a couple things after we dig our trench. Rotostar bucket with us today, so we're going to be actually screening through some of the excavated material just so we don't have to haul in a bunch of clean topsoil. I mean, we're still going to have to haul in some topsoil, but a lot less. This will just let us clean up everything that comes out of the trench so we can put it back in. So we'll get this hose moved and we'll get everything moved back to where the work site is. Alright, so we're going to get started digging here. Basically doing a 2 foot deep, 2 foot wide trench through here. Hopefully try not to disturb this tree to our left too bad. Get all lined up. Start digging through here. Try to put this at the top of the line so I'm not digging through these roots too bad. Might go a little more shallow here. And then I'm going to pile my dirt over here so we can screen it out when we're done. so we got the trench for our perforated pipe dug, and I'm just hopping in the machine with the screener now. We're going to screen through some of this dirt so we have it to backfill, you know, everything when we're done. We're going to get rid of all the spoils somewhere on the property. But for now, I'm just going to start pulling up some of this dirt so we have nice clean dirt to work with at the end. No need to haul any of this out of here, luckily. So that's really nice. And I'll probably pile most of this back here behind me. And we'll have some good dirt for later. You can see that's good stuff. Once we screen it out, get the rocks out, I'll put that in a separate pile. We'll deal with those later. That'll be really nice. It just helps us save on hauling away, you know, material. There's no need, look at that. No need to haul that stuff away. So we'll screen through this. Fitz is getting the pipe all ready to be installed. We'll probably run and grab some stone later. Shouldn't take too long here. So I will focus on screening, and I'll throw you guys on a time lapse so you can kind of see the process. Okay, so we just got back here with the skid steer. Majority of the actual drainage trench is dug, and now we just have to dig it out to daylight over there by that big tree. So we'll switch buckets from the grading bucket over to the trenching bucket, dig that out, and there's going to be 2 4-inch pipes in it. One from this new drain leader, and there's a buried one right there. So that goes into the gutter now. We're going to disconnect it from the gutter, and both of these are going to flow through 2 separate pipes out. Alright, so we just took the 18-inch trenching bucket, trenched all the way down to the edge of the woods line where we're going to daylight the pipe. We actually got really lucky right here. When we met with the homeowner, I asked about the septic system. They told me it's over here. And we just skimmed it. Didn't do any damage. That's just for the leach fields. So we're going to get these pipes installed here. Backfill this lower section so everything from the corner of the house down is solid pipe. No need to do any drainage here. And then everything from here up will be perforated. So we're going to get these pipes installed and then backfill this section so we can get across this, go get a load of stone, a couple loads of stone, fill all this with stone. And then we have the nice screen dirt to spread over these low spots here. Alright, we got all of our pipes installed. This is solid all the way up to the corner of the house. And that's daylighted down there at the end. And then up here at the corner, we switch over to perf. So this was a prior install we just tapped into, and from there up is all perf. For people that don't know, when you do perf, the holes always go on the bottom. It seems counterintuitive because most people think water falls down, but what happens is water is going to fill up this trench area, and the water is actually going to rise up from the bottom. And you want it going in those bottom holes. If the pipe was the other way around, there's actually a chance that the pipe can float up out of the ground, and you don't want that. So pipes installed with the holes down. And another thing you got to pay attention for is you want the bell end of the pipe uphill, so water flows into the bell end of the pipe instead of out of the bell end, because that can actually separate your pipes. So we've got that all installed properly. We're going to screen out all this dirt on the side, backfill the pipe. We're going to fill this with a 2 to 3 inch crushed stone mix, so it'll catch any water coming down off the hill and out of this bed and send it out and down. So I'm going to switch over to the screening bucket, screen this out and backfill, and then we have a load of stone in the trailer over there that we will get and start putting in here. All right. Okay, so where we at? I kind of rough graded out and backfilled this trench here, and I got rid of the majority of the spoils that came out of both of these holes. So now I'm going to take the screened material that we made, and I'm going to kind of spread it out. There's a real low spot right there, so we'll kind of fill it out and wrap it around and get that all kind of compacted in there. And then we'll just rake down this gravel onto the pipe for now, for tonight. We have that load of gravel in the truck, but that's gonna have to wait for tomorrow. But we'll get the majority of this fill material, screened fill material, spread out and just get this tidied up for the night, and it'll be ready to go tomorrow. We'll get another load of gravel and get this back filled, and we gotta topsoil everything, seed and straw, and be out of here. It's looking really good, especially with the guys coming. They came in mulch today, so they're gonna have to finish that up too. It's looking really good. Okay, so we have everything kind of graded off for the night. Machines are parked and fueled up. We just got to dump that load of stone on the driveway, and then we'll be back tomorrow with another load of stone We're going to topsoil all of this and then fill all of this with stone all the way up to the corner, and then topsoil and seed this as well. And then the boys will mulch the rest of this as well, finishing it off, looking like it never happened. Alright. Alright. I've had a couple wacky days here in between this drainage job. So we're up here now. We're going to screen some topsoil into the trailer so we can topsoil the job. We basically got all the drainage installed and the rock put in. It's been crazy with rain and going to other jobs and all this crazy stuff, and I haven't been able to film as much as I want. But we're going to get some topsoil loaded up in the trailer for the job, and then head over there. The skid steer's still there. We're going to dump the topsoil. We got to bring a little bit of rock back that we had extra and topsoil the job and get out of there. So that'll be a fun one. Okay, so we got a nice freshly screened pile of dirt in the trailer. We're gonna leave this untarped. Here's our big pile of spoils, and we're gonna head over to the job. It's literally just 5-6 houses down the street, so it's good stuff in here. Yep. All right, Rotostar. You know, you can't beat it. So let's head off to the job here, start spreading this. We're actually going to dump this and then come back with that load of stone real quick just to get it off site. But let's see if I can make it through the mud pit up there. Alright, so we're getting ready to dump some dirt. Wireless remote is nice for this. Nice slow trailer. And the wireless remote that you gotta hold it at the right angle, like gangster style, or else it doesn't work. But there's a load of stone we gotta take away. Letting the skid steer warm up. We'll get this dumped and spread all the topsoil, seed and straw and all that stuff. This is probably gonna be 1 of 2 loads of topsoil, but we'll see. Alright, first load of topsoil is raked out. This stuff is pretty wet, but you see the drainage trench starts up there in that left corner, runs down across the slope, so the main bit of water is coming through here off of that hill sheeting kind of into this corner. So this trench will catch anything falls here, and this will wrap around anything that falls there, and everything here slope down, so everything will fall into this trench, into the 2 4-inch pipes. Perf stops here, so the gutter is separate now, that goes out that way, and then we have solid pipes running all the way down to about there. So we're gonna go get like 2 more loads of topsoil, get spread out here, a little bit here, and that'll be it. The guys will come back to remulch this last little bed, and this property will be all finished up looking great. All right, we're just finishing off the last little bits of seed and straw now. Fitz is up there watering, but we topsoil, seed and straw our entrance in. We've got our pipes coming out here. So this is the exit to daylight. So that's gonna come right into the woods here. Put some little drain cones on there, so nothing can crawl up inside. That'll go in here, and the slope's kind of down that way. But everything's seeded and strawed, graded off. This area was a really low spot before, so we actually took all that excavated material, filled it in right here. It was kind of bowled out from years of the water running down this way. Everything's cleaned up. And we got our trench here. This is a 2 to 3 inch stone. There's 2 4-inch perforated pipes under there. So that goes all the way up to the top edge here. So as water comes around from up there, from there, and around, it'll hit this trench, sink down into those pipes, and run out that way. So, not too bad. This is really a 2-day project, but it spanned over like a week because of weather or other emergency jobs and things. So, I'm gonna finish up here and get the skid steer loaded up, and we're going home. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Bye.